We're Ksenia and Oleg, four-time U.S. national competitors whose goal is to make Team USA and represent the U.S. at international competitions. We'll share with you what we learn along the way, so let's make this journey together.
Hi everyone!
Today we're going to be showing you a new skating element. What are we showing them today, Ksenia?
We will show you how to do backward three turns.
But first we'd like to thank Maria for her support of our skating.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go show them. This video will contain information from our previous 3 turns videos. This pressure meter shows you where the maximum pressure is located. Skate the entry edge on an edge and through your heel. Rise to turn on the heel, then press into the heel after you turn. Here we see how the pressure is spread out in the turn. Notice that the pressure is least leading right into the turn and through right out of the turn. And while the least amount of pressure is in the turn, you still have to maintain some pressure, otherwise you will jump it. Also note that there isn't a whole lot of pressure used. While you do have to press, if you press too much, your turns will look heavy and labored. While you don't have to go fast in order to do backward 3 turns, you'll have to have enough speed. If you stall, you may fall. When doing 1-foot turns, you do a cross check to keep yourself from unraveling. That is, check your shoulders against your hips. When doing the 3 turn, make sure that you don't drop your free hip after the turn. A common mistake when learning backward 3 turns is to roll forward and try to turn on the ball of the foot. This leads to a big skid or scrape. Doing backward 3 turns can be very difficult if you aren't comfortable with skating through your heels. If you're struggling with getting your weight on the heel of the skate, or only feel comfortable going back to the middle of your skate but no farther, there are things you can do. Consider working on backward double knee bends and backward edges. Work on your backward skating regularly, and you will eventually feel comfortable with pressing and rising on your heel. Then, doing your backward 3 turns will feel easy. When done properly, 3 turns will help you to gain speed. You should avoid skating through your shoulders, instead skate through your hips. Your arms have to be strong but not stiff. You avoid being stiff by controlling your arms from your shoulder blades, and by keeping your shoulders down and back. Your knee and ankle action should be smooth and continuous. A common mistake is to force the turn. Instead, you make the turn happen by rising and shifting your body weight back to the heel. Now let's look at some tracings. Correct pattern. Both the entry and exit edges are solid, the lobe is good, the 3 turn is at the top of the lobe. Here we see a flat entry 3 turn. If the skater skates the entry edge on a flat instead of an edge, this will happen. Here we see a flat entry and exit edge. Remember to skate on edges and lobes. Here we see a 3 turn with a big skid. This happens when you try to turn on the front part of the skate instead of over your heel. Here we see a 3 turn that was jumped. This happens if the skater applies too much pressure into the press and rises too abruptly. Always remember to listen to the sounds your skates are making. A good sound will be the carving of the ice from your edges and presses as you skate in and out of your turn. A bad sound will be the sharp scraping of the ice with your toe picks. Maintain a strong core, but avoid tensing up your shoulders and upper body. Don't be loose with the free foot. And finally, avoid looking down as this will negatively affect your weight distribution. Hey everyone, we really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and click on the subscribe for more videos. Alright, see ya next time!